corner of my eye, I see their stares turn puzzled, even more so when I start humming a tune. They exchange glances, willing someone to break the silence, so I take my shot and flick my hair back dramatically. Didn't realize anyone was still here. I thought everyone would have left for the party by now, I say, before removing the AirPods one by one and slowly from my ears.
Why are you still here?
Nellie asks, drawing out each word. The pod still in my open hand, I think of a believable response, but I don't need to because Hayley chimes in.
I love your dress.
Hayley and Nellie are 2/3 of the dynamic sales trio at Claret Studio, a media company that promises inventive, creative solutions to big brands. I even built my fantasy on that bitch, grabbing a bowl of organic oats before Ubering into work, where I create ingenious ideas with my Red Beats wireless headphones fastened on. After savoring the applause and appreciation from my colleagues, I head for an evening session of reformers Pilates or stretch. On weekends, I attend matinees at the West End or Everyman. Evenings are spent sipping cocktails or frequenting wine bars, and who knows, maybe a holiday in Mykonos. Unfortunately, that all remains a fantasy. I've never seen any new content, but the same old recycled copy and campaigns ever since I joined 2 years ago. I don't know why people love to make promises they can't keep.
Here, try this,
Kayla quips, handing me a nude lipstick.
I think it'll really suit you.
I don't question if she means my dress or my complexion, but I apply it lightly on top of my bright pink topcoat. Obviously, I'll do a touch-up of the original once they leave.
Where's the cab, babe?
Nellie interrupts. We should get going. Her words are directed at Hayley and Kayla, but her gaze remains fixed on me.
It's at the roundabout, Kayla says.
And as an afterthought,
you can join us if you don't have a ride.
Hayley and Nellie look just as surprised as me, wondering how this has turned into an initiation to the pool table.
We're getting an Uber XL, I'm sure you'll fit,
Hayley adds, the latter sounding a lot like a question. She was the instigator, the one who first brought attention to my dress. I could flip her 50-quid bet back on her now and watch them all squirm, but that would mean confrontation, a skill I have never learned. Or I could play it safe and make an easy excuse, but then I'd miss Juliet's big Christmas announcement. Or I could join them and hope that everyone has a good night. Isn't this what I wanted? What I want? To belong? I've also just spotted my reflection in the bathroom mirror, and in the red velvet dress and golden star-spangled tights, I look fabulous. Damn. As I step out of the Uber, I spot Jay from a mile off. Chinese and 6'3", he's hard to miss, especially now as he waves from the deck of a decorated boat in an electric purple suit. If he's surprised to see me with the glam squad on Embankment Promenade, he doesn't show it, but continues to wave until I wave back. Jay is the remaining third of the sales trio and my only friend in Claret Studio. He's also my only friend in London, even though we only speak at work. We tried hanging out on weekends a few times, but I couldn't handle his insatiable appetite for amateur stand-up and alcohol, neither of which would be a problem if consumed separately. Together, Jay jumps from audience to spectacle, and at a basement club in Shoreditch, I witnessed it firsthand. After a series of big laughs out of tired routines about women, bankers and the Irish, cue more rolling laughter, Jay performed his signature routine, People Like Us, created in the memory of his friend Eric. What followed was 10 minutes of ridiculing Asians, the Chinese in particular, and had me slinking away from the stage, wondering if the sketch was self-lacerating or self-concealing, masking his insecurities behind comic timing. Oddly, the revelers thought otherwise, and his sketch got bigger laughs than even the acts before. Jay explained it's not racism if the butt of the joke is the same color as you, and no matter what people proclaim to believe, they always peg you into a box. They then enjoy watching you attempt to unbox yourself. I didn't agree or disagree out loud, not then and not now, but after that night, I decided to spend my weekends at home with Pinot and keep Jay as an ally only at work. To match the dress, Jay says, handing me a glass of red wine as I step off the narrow gangway and onto the boat. What took you so long? He asks as we stop by the bar. I gabbed it here with them.